Alright, what's up guys, it's Baltic Wolf here, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video. So today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the HyperX Cloud Alpha headset. So I'm recording this only on my phone, so hopefully the audio isn't too bad, or the video as well. Also, if you see a bit of a reflection of a light, that's because I have the flashlight on my phone. Because the normal light that I have on my ceiling is kind of yellow, so it doesn't really look very good. So I decided to put the flashlight on. Hopefully it doesn't reflect too much. So this part of the video will be unboxing, and then the actual review of the headset, like the performance, will be later on. I'll have some gameplay on. I haven't decided what I'll play yet, but I'll have some gameplay and I'll be talking over that. So if you want to just skip straight to the performance review, then I'll have a timestamp there in the video right now, and I'll be doing quite a few cuts to save the memory on my phone because I don't have much of it left. So yeah, this is basically to start off the what you get, the actual box. So yeah, there's not much to it really. There's just some stuff here. HyperX dual chamber drivers for more distinction and less distortion, signature HyperX comfort, and detachable cable with inline audio control. So now this is a sleeve, and I'll just take the sleeve off and show you the box. So this is the box. So as you can see, like I said, this is just a sleeve, and then you get this nice black matte finish box with the HyperX logo on it. So basically, to open it, all you have to do is just lift this top up, so I'll just do that now. Alright, so as you can see, I've just taken the top off here, and this is what you see. So you just get a couple of cards here. You know, HyperX has you covered, so if you have any issues with HyperX, you can go to HyperX, or hyperxgaming.com/support if you have any problems with your product. Here, this is just a sort of, congratulations on joining the #HyperX family. So this is just a very nice message. If you want to read it, I'll try and hold it in a position where you can actually see it. You can pause the video here and read it if you so wish. So there you go, and then it's a quick start guide. It just basically shows you how to plug it into a PC, a laptop, a PS4, or an Xbox. So then the next thing you do is you just take this cover off, clear cover, and now you have access to the actual headset and the microphone. So this is has, as you can see, a pop filter. It's a very clear microphone, as you'll hear later on, and so it's that pop filter is very useful for getting rid of the letter P sounds that you get if you don't have a pop filter on. It sounds pretty bad, which is good that this one has one, and it's a really good one as well. So this is the actual headset. So I guess I'll start off from the side. So on the side, as you can see, you have the HyperX logo, and you have this nice red aluminum frame that, as far as I know, goes across the whole headset, which makes it a very sturdy headset. Now it does have a decent amount of weight. It's a lot more than my previous headset, but my previous headset was a very sort of cheap headset. It had very cheap plastic, so it was very light. This one has a hard plastic as well, which is a very very sturdy. Like, this does not feel like it's going to break anytime soon. So then on the top of the headband, you have the HyperX logo again. You have this nice red stitching, and the ear cups, thankfully, they cover over the whole ear, so they don't just sit on your ear, they sit over it. So it's very, very comfortable, and both on the headband and the the actual earpiece over the drivers, you have memory foam covered in leather, so it's very comfortable. So you also then obviously get your silica gel, but the important thing is, be careful here, because I didn't originally even see this, right, when I unboxed it. I got this for Christmas, so when I was unboxing this in Christmas, I didn't even see it. If you actually lift this out, there's another box here. It's black, so it really blends in. My one did not have the HyperX logo when I opened it. It was literally like that, so I couldn't see it. And in here, it's very important, if you're playing on PC or Xbox, or just in general, because this has the dual cable. This is the cable that you use for PC, where it goes into the headphones, or this is an adapter, I should say. Sorry. So this plugs into the headphone cable, and then it splits into separate microphone and headphone cable, and then here's the actual cable itself. So this part with the sticker on it goes into the headphones. Make sure you plug it in real good, because sometimes it can seem like it's in, but the microphone won't work. That just means you have to stick it in. And there's the inline controls there as well, with a mute and the volume controls. And then also here you get a carrying case. Well, it's not really a case, it's a carrying bag, which with a bit of HyperX, oh yeah, it's kind of coming through on the video, a bit of HyperX logo, so you can just put your headset in there. So now I'll be going on to the performance review of the HyperX Cloud Alpha headset.
Hi, hey. So this is Future Baltic talking. So down to the performance review. Honestly, I have little to actually say for this. I have worn this headset for approximately 3 months now. I've worn it for very long gaming sessions. Like, I've worn it basically all day. Like 12, 13 hours. Obviously I wasn't gaming all the time. I would like switch between like maybe gaming and YouTube, but not the point. But I never had a problem with comfortability. It was always very, very comfortable. It never became sore on my head or anything like that. And same with the sound. The sound always stayed consistent. It was always great. I've played video games with it. I've played first-person shooters. Very good in terms of sound. You can definitely hear where footsteps and gunshots are coming from, even at the distance. I've played just normal games like this, even For Honor, and that's fine in terms of sound. And I've listened to music with it. Now, when it comes to music, and I suppose with video games as well, this is a really interesting headset, because I mentioned it there in the live video that it has dual chambers. Now what this allows, sort of just to go over it again, this allows you to hear big bassy stuff while also not overpowering the rest of the sound. So say you're playing first-person shooter and there's an explosion. That explosion will have a lot of bass, but it's not gonna take over the rest of the sounds, like maybe gunshots or like helicopters or whatever else it is. And when it comes to music, it's nice as well, because you can listen to things like house and EDM and all electronic type music, and you can hear quite a bit of bass, but it doesn't overpower the rest of the song. You can still hear the other parts of the song. It's a very, very good headset. I haven't had many headsets. I haven't tried too many, but in terms of sound for stuff, like I said, like music, I don't know if you could find a better headset, especially under like 100 euros or dollars or whatever your currency. I don't think you could find anything better. To me anyways, there doesn't seem to be any like tinniness or any sort of like echoey or anything like that. And even when I was choosing this headset, I chose it because I didn't want something that I could just use for gaming. I wanted to be able to use it as a pair of headphones. So I did a lot of research when it came to choosing the headset, and this is what I came up with, and I am extremely happy with it. Also, for this part of the video, you've basically been listening to the microphone quality, so you can judge that for yourself. The one main criticism that I have, see, I have the inline controls. I think I showed it in the live video. I have the inline controls. There's a mute button there to mute the mic. Unfortunately, it does not work for me, so I don't know exactly why. Now I have, maybe it's just defective and maybe it just doesn't work, or something that I thought maybe it could just be that it only works on PC, because with PC obviously you plug in the headphone jack and the microphone jack separately using the adapter, so maybe then it works. But on console, for me, when using it on the PS4 or even when using it on my phone when I've recorded stuff, it does not work for me, so that is a bit annoying. But other than that, honestly, I don't think I have any other really sort of big complaints. Like I said, it's very comfortable. It's very sturdy. I've worn it for very long periods of time, and it's always remains comfortable. There's a decent amount of what I like about it is there's a decent amount of clamping force on the side of your head. So even though it might be a little bit heavier than your cheaper headsets, it is still all that weight isn't just forced on your head, on the top of your head. You have clamping force on the ear cups, which makes it really comfortable, especially with the memory foam. I will say though, if you are getting this headset, you will probably need to spend probably 1 to 2 weeks finding the right size to fit you on the sides, adjusting the sides, because I originally started, I believe, with a 3 or 4 in terms of like the little dots, and then at this point I'm on 6, so it was like when I originally used it, I thought 3 was okay. I used it for a bit, for a few days, and then I started feeling started feeling sore on my head after a few hours, so I switched up to 4. I still had that problem, but it was just prolonged. It took a longer time for that to happen. I switched over to 5 then, and now I'm on 6. It's perfect. I've never ever feel pain on my head. It doesn't clamp too hard on the sides, and it's not too heavy on the top. So if it isn't obvious by the performance review, I really enjoy this headset. I really like this headset, and I would easily recommend it to anyone who has a budget of, say, like $100 or €100, or pounds, whatever your currency, or the equivalent in your currency. It is a really, really good headset. So yeah, this has been Baltic. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.